Today on Flame Fed Homestead, we are on location at Buffalo River State Park, and we're going to make Crunchwrap Supremes on the flat top. Stay tuned.
We have locally sourced beef from a local cattle rancher less than 30 miles from the homestead.
Inside we got some rice going and some refried black beans. Right? Black beans?
Yes, refried black beans.
So we just browned our ground beef. We're gonna add our taco seasoning water, just using some old El Paso taco mix. We're cooking on my parents' Blackstone that they brought with them. So I'm just gonna sprinkle the seasoning on, and then we'll add the water and mix it up. So I'm just gonna make a well to pour the water into, so it doesn't all flow away right away. Huh?
Say get that corner and lose a bucket.
Oh no, we fell! It's empty! Oh my god. Oh my god, that was
Time to go in and check how the sides are doing. Meat's done. It's time to start assembling. Time to start mixing them up.
Alright, so we're going to use the extra large burrito shells. You have enough burrito to wrap around the tostados and the Crunchwrap Supremes. So we're going to start with our burrito shell. You can really put anything in these that you want. These are kind of our favorite taco toppings. So we're going to start with our meat. Put a little bit in there, and you want to keep all of your toppings kind of in the middle in a circle. That's about the size of your tostados. So I'll add a little bit more meat. I think we need a little more meat in this one. We're going to try and keep all the toppings covered since there's so many flies out here. And we like putting the cheese on top of the meat. Get it to start melting just a little bit from that nice warm meat that you just cooked. So we'll do some shredded cheese. This is just a Mexican 4-cheese blend that we picked up. Finely shredded or coarsely shredded is perfectly fine. Then we're going to top it with some queso. Pick your favorite queso. This happens to be ours. Put a couple of dollops of it on there. Make these nice and cheesy. We're going to do a little bit of pico. So this is just our favorite pico that we pick up at the grocery store pre-made. This is going to serve as our tomatoes and onions and cilantro. I like to drain off a little bit of the juice when I do this. And then sprinkle that right there on top. Not a whole lot. Don't want it to be super soggy. Our pico. And I'll do a couple of sliced pickled jalapeños. These are jalapeños that we grew on the homestead last year and pickled at the end of the season. They smell kind of hot, so we'll stick with 3 of them. Haven't tasted this jar yet. And then you could add guacamole, you could add taco sauce, other salsas, whatever it is you like to put into your tacos. And then we're going to top it with a little bit of shredded iceberg lettuce. I know it sounds weird that you're going to cook lettuce, but it really does add a good crunch to the Crunchwrap Supreme. And we're just doing pre-bagged shredded lettuce. That's far easier than trying to shred it yourself. And then we're going to top this with our tostado. I like to take the tostado and kind of push all of your toppings down right into the center. Now you can put one of these on the bottom as well if you'd like to have 2 tostados in there. We kind of just do it with one of them. I feel like that's kind of enough crunch in these. And then you're going to start folding the burrito shell over. And you want it to make sure that it overlaps in the middle of the tostado, which this is why we use the extra large burrito shells. If you're using like regular burrito shells and that doesn't meet in the middle, just take an extra shell, rip off a little piece and kind of stick it underneath the flaps in here to make sure that's all toasted up. And so this is your Crunchwrap Supreme, and it's ready to go back on the Blackstone and kind of get it nice and golden on both sides of this. We're gonna start with it seam side down. We got a preheated Blackstone. You could add some more oil to it if you want. There's plenty of oil left over from the meat. I'm gonna put that seam side down, just let it grill for a little bit. So it's been maybe 3-5 minutes roughly. I didn't really time it. So look here at the bottom, it looks nice and golden brown. So we're gonna go ahead and flip this over. That's kind of what we're looking for on both sides to tell us that our Crunchwrap Supreme is done. It's been another couple minutes, probably 3 minutes or so. And if we look at the bottom of it, this looks nice and golden brown. So we're gonna go ahead and take this one off and we'll cut into it so we can see what the inside looks like. There's the inside of our Crunchwrap Supreme. Cheese is all nice and melty. Taco meat's nice and warm. And it will be good. Now we don't normally cut these open when we eat them. We just pick them up and eat them like a pocket. Like you would if you got them at the famous fast food chain. But these are our homemade Crunchwrap Supremes. I think it's time for dinner.
She's helping me.
Yep, you need your queso still, right?
Okay, now don't do the lettuce.
Nope, no lettuce yet. Do your queso.
Okay.
You get that. You can use a lid if you need to.
Huh?
You can use a lid if you need to. You got your cheese.
Okay.
Now you want lettuce?
Yeah.
Okay, so just put some lettuce on, right on top of the pile.
Okay.
Enough?
Yep.
Okay, so then I would say this one kind of curls up like this. So I'd flip it down
So
like
that
this.
way?
Kind of squish it down and now just start folding and holding it in the center. All the way around.
Oh,
Okay?
I get it. fun.
And then you start with that side
Same
down.
side down right here. Right over here. Yeah. Perfect.
Looks great. All right.
Okay, mix it.
Mmm. Crunchwrap Supreme on the go. Mmm. 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 Oh yeah, those jalapenos are pretty hot. Delicious.
You want me to eat it? Don't pick anybody, please.
What do you think of that, Levi?
He thinks it's pretty fun. So, girl, you know what we saw last night? Mama and Grandma and Grandpa and Daddy? We saw shooting stars.
Wait, if you see one of those, you can make a wish.
Yeah.